Alright, it's Monday morning. Getting back after it. Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel. I'm still wiping the bed out of my eye. Stop by the channel, glad to have you. Hope you enjoyed the last video. I'm going to try to do a few things different as far as editing the videos. I'm going to cut some of the driving footage out so I can shorten them a little bit. And in fact, if I don't get them short enough and still have the content it needs, then I'll probably go to doing two days a video, which would be 3 videos a week instead of 2 a week. So I edited that one, and it was almost an hour long, I think, and it would have to be really interesting for me to sit there and watch for an hour. So I understand you ain't gonna hurt my feelings, but be a little easier for you guys to keep up with me too, I think. Hopefully you guys do better at keeping up with me than I do, because I struggle sometimes. So, but done our 34 over here at Hammond, Louisiana to Petro, and going to take off. I'm going to try to make it up to Quanah, Texas, I believe. That'll be, I think it's roughly 690 miles there, so. But neighbor's got his dog out playing with it. So, gonna be a good day, we hope. It's Monday, it's morning, so they're always rough on me anyways. So, but I will check back with you guys. I'll try to check back in with you when I do my 30-minute break, and we'll go from there. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and I'll talk to you about it in a bit. Okie dokie, guys, ladies, children, people, friends and neighbors, whatever you might call yourself to us. We are done. It didn't really feel like a long day, but I was looking there and I told her we'd run 722 miles today. I thought that's pretty good. Made it from Hammond, Louisiana to Quanah, Texas. I've got 37 minutes left. I could have went on up to the next town. There's a pilot, but I'm gonna grab a shower here at this Love's. Just kind of hanging out. There's an open spot beside me. And it's kind of scary. You know how it goes. There's a whole bunch open over there. She said, why don't we go over there and be a Lone Ranger? I said, last time I was a Lone Ranger, I got hit. So, we don't do that anymore. But, we're parked. I offer my sincere apology because I didn't do any driving footage coming in here. It's a little one-horse town, and next thing I knowed, it was here. I was watching the mileage and trying to catch up with it, but bought a different driving cam, dash cam, an actual dash camera. I'm gonna see what the footage looks like off it when I get it going, and I might start using some of the footage off it and getting different angles with the other camera. So, see if we can give a little more interesting content. So, back's doing a little better for now. We're not going to injure it. You gotta be careful about moving around. Kind of leaning towards, me and her was talking, I'm kind of leaning towards it, my psychotic nerve. She says it went out a long time ago. But more and more we've talked and the more and more I've thought about it, I'll have to say she was right. She's been right several times in my life. But I've thought more and more, and over the past I've had issues with it. So make sure you sit in your seat right. Don't slouch. I'm a slouch. But when we go home, I'm gonna go to the chiropractor and get looked at and see what's going on. See if it's something that we can, help prevent. She says I need to start wearing tennis shoes. I'm not a big fan of tennis shoes. So, maybe try some insoles in my boots or something, I don't know. She rolled her eyes and shook her head. So, I don't know. We'll work through it. We adapt and overcome around here.
Comfort is not cool.
She just talked on camera. She says comfort's not cool if you didn't hear. So, it's not really about being cool, it's just about being me. So, I will check back in with you guys in the morning when we leave. I'm running an earlier schedule. She's not a great big fan of it, but I really kind of like it. I could leave at 3:30 in the morning, but I'm not running that early of a schedule. I leave about 4:30, somewhere around there. Might have to run into some of that awful stuff. If y'all are on, no, I didn't put it on Instagram. Just gonna say I got my truck cleaned up real nice and good. She's all shiny. She was cleaning the inside. She volunteered to do that. And I was showing her where some of my stuff was, and I walked in front of my headlights and my grill, and the front of the truck is getting sandblasted bad. I've got to get the stuff to take care of that, but I was looking at it, and the headlights and the grill are aluminum, not stainless. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna see if we can't do something about that. So I'm standing out there in my back brace, rubbing, polishing as best I can. The whole time I done that, and I was only out there maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Got polish in one hand, a rag hanging out of my pocket, and the applicator pad in the other hand. And I kid you not, I had 2 guys walk up to me, ask me if I need any polishing done. Yeah, I think we got it covered. So, they just trying to do what they do. Trying to make a little money. Can't fault them for that. At least they're not out here selling drugs, I don't think. So, but I'll check back with you guys in the morning. Y'all hang around. See where we make it. Hopefully we're gonna make it up. It's not Cortez, it's right below Cortez, Colorado. And I don't think I was doing the videos. I got shut down by DOT in Cortez. Went back when I drove for Rome. And it wasn't my fault, it wasn't Rome's fault. It was listening to the officer's fault. Telling me how to send my logs in there off the e-log. And when I sent them, it didn't show up as I had an ELD. It showed up as though I had an EOBR, an electronic onboard recorder, or something like that. I don't remember what that stands for. Yeah, that's right. And that was after they changed that law where you had to have an ELD. So they put me out of service for 10 hours, and first time I've ever been put out of service. It wasn't my fault. So, and the reason they actually pulled me in there, I had drove up 491 from Gallup, New Mexico to the Shiprock, and it was solid sheet of ice and snow, and my tag was covered. He pulled me in because he couldn't read my tag. Sorry, I don't have a heated tag. And I was typical Nathan and kind of made a point where they could see me when I walked out there and knocked the snow and ice off my tag. Sometimes that happens. So, but I'll check back with you guys tomorrow. Y'all hang around. I'm gonna go get a shower and get something to eat. See y'all later. Morning, everybody. Yeah, trying to get started. One of these days I might turn into something a little more interactive in the morning. I doubt it. I ain't done it for 35 years, so I don't see why we should just start now. Just glad to have another day. They're parked everywhere in here. It's the loves for you. Small one at that. So, we're going to head that way. You looked at the radar. Yeah, we're not going to have a clean truck after today. I don't think we're going to hit it till we get into New Mexico. Looks like it's right there at the state line. But then I think we're pretty much going to be in it till we leave New Mexico. Spectacular. Again, I appreciate y'all tuning in, watching the video. And I'll check back in with you guys when I figure out what's going on with the snow. Hang around. I've made it to Santa Rosa. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see it off in the distance there. Shout out to Diesel Life for giving us some really good hoodies, because they really come through there where it was nice and windy outside and cold. So go over Real Diesel Life on Instagram. Tell them you're cold and you want something warm, and give them some money. They'll send you something. So got choked there. I just got through eating. Santa Rosa. Passed one of our drivers this morning in Amarillo, and old Bam Bam. He said it was pretty bad once we got over here past Santa Rosa, and I've been watching the map for New Mexico, and it's kind of rough. So went ahead and topped the fuel off, finished the 30-minute break, got something to eat. So we're gonna try to make it up to the Ute Mountain Casino. I don't know how that'll work for tonight, but that's our goal. So 15 miles, I reckon, when it's supposed to be getting kind of rough past here. So I had another buddy on the other side of the state, and he sent me some pictures, and yeah, it's pretty rough over there. So we'll see what happens. Hang around and you can see what happens. Alright, folks, we are done for the day. I'm just kicking my tires at the end of the day. I want to stress to you people how important load checks are. Today, there's a counterweight I got. Pulled one chain forward and one chain back, and I put a strap in the middle of it. Just around 10,000 pounds. But today, when I loaded this stuff, this is all counterweight stuff. These deals up here, the dude told me whenever I loaded them that he said they'll bend a little bit, but don't worry about it because they'll spring. He said they're kind of springy. But I stopped and I had to get some washer fluid because of this crap that we're in. And one of these, I think it's that one right there, the third one over from the other side. It was plumb back here. So, and then that nut right there was laying right here. So every time you stop, and you should stop periodically anyways, check your load. Why don't you look at that view? But like I said, I run into wet. Hang on, I got a reefer over here. Got a light out. The wire broke on the back of it. I gotta get another one when I get back to the yard. But just take your time in that stuff, and you'll be all right. Don't ever do more. I was always told when I first started driving, there ain't no load too hot it can't cool off in the ditch. And that meaning, take your time. You do what you need to do. That way you don't end up in the ditch and that hot load cooling off in the snow. You're the captain of that ship. You always remember that. Don't let a dispatcher, a broker, or anybody rush you. Your life's at risk, and all the people that you're around, their life could be at risk if you get in a hurry. And if you feel uncomfortable, stop. It is what it is. So, but I'm gonna get up early. We might run into some more in the morning. Going through Monticello. I wish there was gonna be daylight. She's been taking a lot of pictures. She ain't got to see this kind of stuff out here. She's just seen a lot of interstate stuff when she's with me before. But Monticello's got a lot of really neat arches, or not Monticello, but Moab, Utah's got a lot of neat arches and rock formations and things like that. So it's really cold in here, and I think I'm gonna do 2 days of video. That way there's 3 uploads a week. So I'm gonna go in here where it's warm, throw this video together real quick from today and yesterday. Again, shout out to Diesel Life. Go over to their page, give them their real, on Instagram it's at Real Diesel Life. I'll put their Instagram name on the screen here. And their website's, I think it's diesellife.com. You can Google Diesel Life Apparel and it'll pull it up. You can get a lot of their stuff, truck shop. They're really cool people, awesome people. I've worked with them several times, and they're keeping us warm. They do good. So the wind blowing, I don't know how good you can hear me over the reefer and the wind. So I'm gonna go in here where it's warm, edit the video. She's getting something to eat, I think, and then go to bed. I get up about 4 o'clock Eastern time, somewhere around there, and then take off. I don't know how far I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to get up there as far as I can. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate y'all stopping by the channel. If you've not already, like the channel. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the channel, get more people on it. That way you all can have a chance at winning some free stuff. I'll go ahead that just happened. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this video, and there's a swag pack that's gonna be free to you guys from Diesel Life. And I've got some CDs from my buddy Bill Weaver that I've got to get from him that are going to be in there. So you need to share the channel, get your friends to like or subscribe to the channel. When we reach 500, that's when I'm going to give them away. And I'll try to get that stuff laid out so you can see it. And then we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. And like I said, subscribe, share, and ring your notification bell. And we'll catch you guys in the morning. Last mile was the hardest. Sit in your seat right. Take care of your back now.